come on, come on, come on. No, what it is that is when he squeezes you, that means oil is coming out of you. When he squeezes you, that means more oil is coming out of you. I see him squeezing. I see him. Rosande is short on him. I'm trying to move it. I see God working. Because you can teach glory, but you must experience glory. I can give you the principles of glory, but you must experience glory. Rosari machetere. Romande katara. Rosenele itara. You must experience Romande cheta. Monan chete. We yield to the glory of God.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God.
Father, our hearts are submitted for you to be glorified.
Yes, God.
Show us something we've never seen before. Speak to us clearly and audibly, God. Execute healing. We desire the accuracy of God in our lives. You never miss a point. You never miss a target. Have your way. Hinash ito ramande isha. Have your way in this place. If you can be seated, let me exhort you and encourage you. We have to remember that we have access to continual flow of glory. We have access to continual flow. Continual flow of glory. Chaos is the enemy or antithesis of glory. If there is chaos, that means that glory is needed in order to bring the chaos or get rid of or remove the chaos. There was a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago, I woke up and I heard the word anarchy. And literally, we are in a place, in a time of anarchy, lawlessness. No one reverences God nor the law. Therefore, you have chaos. The issue is that in our lives and what we're seeing in society, we have all types of interruptions, disruptions, and distractions that attempt to kill the perpetual presence of the glory of God in our life. Because if the glory is in my life, if I go into the world, I am a light, therefore I show God's glory, and I affect the world. And there was something that Prophet Latanya was exhorting in, and I saw as if like these lights. You have a light bulb. One light in a room can illuminate a complete room.
Yeah, that's right.
So God is saying, like she said, I only need just one. I only need just one. Why? Because His glory, one of the manifestations of His glory is light. And His light manifests through knowledge, through understanding, through all types of ways. And I'm gonna touch on that. But the definition of glory, you talk about it in Hebrew, it is kavod, in Greek it is doxa. It means heaviness, honor, majesty, splendor, abundance, riches, magnificence. And I exhorted before, it is His reputation.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So that's what glory is consistently. And we've been having an issue trying to understand what glory is, because we've confined glory to one expression, and that's in church. We've confined glory to having praise and worship and looking for the glory to come through praise and worship. And if the glory doesn't come during praise and worship, then we're looking for the man or woman of God to come up and bring that glory. And that's what we've confined glory to. But God is a multifaceted, multi-dimensional God. So if He's multifaceted and multi-dimensional, that means His glory can manifest in any way, in any shape, in any form, in any space, and at any time. Because He is eternal. So let me start by saying that in my studies with God, I've come to the foundation of my studies are always in John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God. That's where I always start. Because in the beginning was the Word. It was God. So that means He speaks it, and then He becomes it. And if you look in the Hebrew interlinear, Bible, in the original Hebrew, when it's translated just the way that it is, it literally looks as if He sang it and then He's becoming what He says. So the glory comes when you don't just say it, but you be it. So creation is waiting eagerly for us to manifest. And even greater than that, creation is waiting for Christ to manifest. That scripture goes on to say that the creation itself also be set free from its slavery to corruption into the freedom of the glory of the children of God. Glory brings freedom. And right now, there are people that think they're free. And you and me, being a son of God, have the true freedom through Christ Jesus. So there have been some things that are manifested in our lives that have interrupted, disrupted, and distracted us from being the glory of God manifested in this earth. We want to do it here, but we're least likely to do it there. Signs and wonders are for those that don't believe. Most of the signs and wonders that are happening today are being done in a building called church. It's time for the glory of God, the signs to return to the masses. And my husband's going to prophesy more, but I'm telling you, with Billy Graham, when all of this stuff happened, it stirred up something in me, and I went to study. In the 1940s was around World War II. That's when Catherine Kuhlman, her ministry, was birthing and out. Also, Oral Roberts came on the scene. Kenneth Hagin was out. All during that time frame, I'm telling you, the glory of God comes when chaos has shown up. And we're being prepared for the greatest glory to be seen in this earth, in this age. I'm telling you. That's why people are hungry. There's so much hunger. There's hunger here. There's hunger everywhere. I sense it. I feel it. Because it's time for the sons of God to manifest. It's time for the glory of God to manifest. And some of us have been wondering why. It seems like I've been in the back of the desert. You've been in the desert on purpose. God is preparing you for this time. He's been preparing you for this age. What's about to happen next?
Hallelujah.
Do not be caught unprepared. The choice is still yours. Either you choose to manifest the glory and rise up and be the son of God that you are, or take a seat. It's time. It's time to make the full commitment. Let him squeeze that oil out of you. Let him move on you like never before. The commitment that you've had, the faithfulness that you had is not in vain.